Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Garrett Cole gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's venturing into double digits every 9 innings when you're talking about strikeouts. We could see quite a few here in this one.
Andrelton Simmons heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, shortstop, number 2.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Cole's ready. Here's the 0-2. To third. Bergman is right there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Mike Trout will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run binge here and get him into that #1 spot in home runs.
On the ground up the middle, Correa is up with it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And with a quick breather here, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate is something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body. And he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
In there for strike 1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And that's in there. Base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, you see there on the graphic, just his second stolen base on the year. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. Nick Tropiano will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
George Springer comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. These Angels, Eric, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Second.
Josh Reddick will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Jose Altuve will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Hit hard to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jeffrey Marte will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, anytime you hit over 400 for a 10-game stretch, you're going pretty well. And his last game was a great indication of that.
Cole into the windup. Coming at him with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting 6th. Third baseman.
Settling in now, Taylor Ward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Tap fouled at home plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he was trying to bounce that pitch on the 2-2 count, just get him to chase, but that was a good job to lay off that pitch and push the count full.
Bergman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Number 17 will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Carlos Correa will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
On the ground to third. Ward is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
Uriel will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Slap hard the opposite way and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Brian McCann takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. David Fletcher is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Second baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Number
37 is set to go now as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. And that misses for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Cole has his target. 1-2 on its way. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Andrelton Simmons
Shortstop.
will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Number 13 will get his first opportunity now.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hitter, number 13.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 8th. Left fielder.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Alex Bergman will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
George Springer is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros leave one. We'll head to the...
Leading off for the Angels.
Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Mike Trout.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, you mentioned pitching to Trout low in the zone. It's become fairly well known if you're going to do it, you better do it on the first pitch.
Yeah, no question, because he's famous for taking the first pitch in almost every at-bat. But I don't think I'd test him, Matty. He's scary at all times with the bat in his hand.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s, 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. Justin Upton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Yeah, it didn't take Justin long to make an impression in the big leagues either.
Nope. He was up in the majors for only 2 days before he hit his first major league home run.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Cole Calhoun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Back to the mound and off his leg. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Jeffrey Marte stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement. So you can't ask for much more. You just got to try to go up there and barrel it up again.
Swing and a line drive. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
In now, Taylor Ward, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Ready with the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Reddick looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now, number 17. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. David Fletcher stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Fletcher.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here? Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning. Josh Reddick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. Clearly just an absolute terror at the dish. A hitting machine if I ever saw one. Everything is going his way, and he's got another hit right there.
There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game.
Well, the stolen base pays off right here with a run. Now, maybe he scores from first on this ball anyway. I'm not sure. But he doesn't really have to worry about it, and he doesn't have to worry about a play at the plate either. He'll walk home on the RBI double.
Into the box, Gurriel, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
1-0 count. Here it is. This is pulled into right, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Number 13 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, one thing you can say about this guy, he doesn't hit many fence scrapers. I mean, look where this thing comes down. There aren't too many guys that are going to visit that area of the yard. That is way out of here.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Left fielder.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
First pitch on its way. Alex Bergman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder
George Springer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Up and in for ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so At least he's got that going for him.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two, here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. From the stretch, Josh Reddick stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Got to figure these guys are just licking their chops right now.
Yeah, it seems like every pitch has been in the zone this inning. It's been hit hard.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Number 37 come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Number 37.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Andrelton Simmons is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside there.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Mike Trout stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Justin Upton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, now he's just making things worse for himself out there. This hasn't been the greatest outing ever as it is. Now he throws the ball away on a pickoff move. Been a rough day at the office for him so far.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reddick. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels leave one. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Jose Altuve comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. In there, no balls and a strike. And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun is under it, 1 away.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Carlos Correa steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lays off 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. That's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yu
Gurriel steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, it's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a...
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Brian McCann will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses low and away, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now 7-4.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Justin Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Number 13 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Cole Calhoun will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Jeffrey Marte is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Shot towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, yeah, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter,
number 17 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
Tony Sipp will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
29, Tony Sipp.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2, here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Angels held in check there. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Alex Bergman will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
Alex Bergman.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Number 17 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 17.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out to right field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Grounded back up the middle. Correa scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Number 37 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark.
Shortstop.
Number 37 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually hitting that first hit.
Now pitching for the Astros.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Looped out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Cam Bedrosian will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Stepping in, Uriel. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. To short, hit hard. Correa gloves it, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Digging in once again, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. To his right, Gurriel. And he's safe.
Yeah. Give him 3 hits now for the ball game. This one's probably the weakest of the bunch, but I doubt he'll be complaining. I know I wouldn't be.
Striding in, Cole Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first with 1 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Runner back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They trail it here 9-4. Noah Ramirez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. George Springer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Hit toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Hansel Robles will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away.
Your attention, please.
Carlos Correa will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And the runner back in standing.
Simple throw over there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Stepping in now, Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Two men are on with two men out. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Brian McCann is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And that's in there. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, there's been plenty of offense to go around here, but this guy's certainly been one of the key contributors. Give him 2 more RBIs there. That's now 5 for the game. This offensive explosion continues.
Number 13 will stand in. 2 for 4, but both of his hits are home runs. Evan Gattis will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Well, big flies are the best kind of hits you can get, so at least he's got his priorities straight. Obviously a dangerous man with a bat in his hands right now.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
3 runs already home here. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Struck him out, but the damage was done as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. Taylor Ward will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Number 17 is on deck. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Right side, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game.
Number 17.
How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Number 17 stands in. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, you know, this one may have been decided a long time ago. But don't tell that to this guy. He's going to approach every at-bat like the game's on the line. And he delivers here with a double into the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. Gurriel takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate.
Number 37.
So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
So striding forward now, number 37. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bergman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
And that's a disappointing at-bat right there with 1 out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air, and as a result, he can't pick up that runner from third base.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Correa ranges to his right. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a really great win for these guys. Coming back from a 4-run deficit at one point, they showed a lot of fight out there to bounce back in this one.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 12-5. So long from Houston.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.